Yeah. What's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this beautiful money making Wednesday here at Pick Dawgz Morning Show. As I say on the daily, man, y'all know the drill. We live 365 just to let you guys know our thoughts, opinions, how we see the day's action playing out, man. Today, we're in the eye of the storm, man. A lot going on in college hoops with the SEC tournament getting going today, Big 12 tournament in full force. A couple of other tournaments going on. NBA got 6 games. NHL got a couple games. And there's just a lot to talk about what happened yesterday. Yesterday was probably one of the craziest sports days. Yesterday was by far the craziest sports day of 2026. But it's also one of the craziest sports days in the last 365. So from some of the comebacks we've seen, from Bam dropping fucking 83, breaking to United States losing to Italy, possibly being out of the WBC later today. It's a lot to talk about, man.
Max Crosby.
Max Crosby trade got rescinded.
I mean, one of the craziest days of sports of all time. Like,
man, just what a day. Jaylen Brown got ejected and immediately runs to Twitter. He got the tweet out before the accounts even got the he's been ejected tweet. So it was a crazy day in sports yesterday. Ready to talk about it all, man. Chris, what's happening, my man? How you doing?
Yeah, doing all right. Like you said, it was an absolutely insane day yesterday. Did well on the premium side, 10-5. Had a couple bad beats myself too. I sent a screenshot to the guys of a parlay I had last night where it looked good. I had Russell Westbrook for a triple-double, Luka for basically almost a triple-double, and Josh Giddey. And the Sacramento Kings need to be fired to the moon. They can't even tank properly. This team doesn't even know what the hell they're doing. But like I said, good day on the premium side. I can tell you one of the crazy results I had Monmouth plus 4.5. They get a 4-point play to cut it down to 2. And then they foul, go down 4, and then with a half a second left, they foul. Monmouth loses by 6. I said they need to be they're on the take. They need to be investigated, but that's okay. And as far as that Max Crosby thing goes, that's the Ravens getting cold feet. That's the Ravens pussying out, 100%. And say, well, he wasn't going to pass his physical. You fucking knew that. It's been no secret that he needed surgery since the end of the season. The timeline was always going to be June. So if either someone in your front office isn't doing their due diligence, isn't doing their research, or you got cold feet and you left Max standing at the altar. So it's just
Hendrickson was able to bring his asking price down probably.
Yeah.
Henderson brought his asking price down, so you get an elite rusher and you keep your 2 first-round picks. I kind of agree. I think they got cold feet, kind of got buyer's remorse, and got up out of
I understand why they did it from their side, because you don't want to – if you can get a comparable pass rusher and keep, like you said, your 2 first-round picks, okay, but know what you're getting yourself into when you get there. You can't just be like, oh, nope, don't want to do it anymore. Don't want to do it. Takes the back.
Man, for sure. Brad wins bets. What's happening, Brody? How you doing this morning?
Doing good. Yesterday started off well. I thought it was going to be a great day, and then just didn't end how I wanted it to. So 2 and 3 day on the premiums. Did go 6-1 on 7 free picks though. Wish I would have used some of those as premiums, but it's all good, man. What a day yesterday was, and let's do it all again today.
Let's do it. Tony T, good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I had a rough one yesterday. Wish I would have used my NBA because I think I had better opinions and better things on the NBA side. I didn't put enough in there. I was looking at the Lakers yesterday, and I didn't pull the trigger on them. And I knew the situation with Anthony Edwards' foot, and no one's been talking about it because he hasn't been tagged on the injury report. And Edwards had a rough one. We'll see what he does today. But the Lakers got it done late last night. Even stayed up for it.
The Lake Show did get it done. 6-1 last 7. Watch out. And kind of as I said yesterday, bro, GOAT, greatest of all time, my favorite player ever. Keep his ass on the sideline right now, though, please. Keep Brun on the sideline right now, man. The Lakers is hooping. Reeves and Luka going dumb. So we'll see. Hopefully, Brun can come back and fit right into the fold the right way instead of being crazy. I'm coming off a weird day myself. I did cash my 10-star game of the week yesterday. I had the Detroit Pistons, pretty no sweat, wire to wire, blowout, ass kicking, woodshed win. So pat myself on the back there. I've now hit 4 in a row on my 10-star plays. I'm 11-5 on my 10-star plays in 2026. And I have another one today. So ready to attack, man. I some on the board that's like it's beautiful. So kind of like the spot yesterday, where it's just like one of my favorite spots and situations is just beautiful, and I have to attack it. So looking to keep that rolling. I did have a losing day in terms of overall games. How many games I had yesterday? I had 8. I went 1-1 in college hoops. I did cash with BYU. Shout out BYU. AJ. Ooh, shit.
But it looked dicey. It looked dicey in the first half.
It did look dicey in the first half.
I was like, oh my God, are they gonna be bounced?
Second half, them boys came out and dominated. I lost with Colorado. I was kind of mad at myself for having Colorado in that game, but they should have beat Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State has been like the toughest team to handicap all year. Like, you just don't know what the fuck going on with them.
I had them too, Colorado.
You had the Buffs, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. We'll talk about Oklahoma State, but I think Oklahoma State's better than their seeding. And for me, I couldn't get there because I couldn't trust Colorado away from Boulder.
But right when you start thinking about that.
I've been on and off the fence like that with Oklahoma State all year, where it's like there's been moments where I'm like, this team is actually good, and then it's like, man, this team is fucking garbage.
Yeah,
that's when they get you.
And it's funny because I always told myself, stay away from the first round of the major conference because it's always crappy teams facing each other.
No, that's just a big
Ten, Tony. I can't help it.
I know you can't help it, right? All these crappy teams going up against, and then round 2 is a crappy against a decent team, right? And then you have these big lines.
Yeah. Yep. I would say Mavs was a bad play for me. I shouldn't have been there. That was a bad play. I think that was my only bad play yesterday. Everything else I can live with. I had the Celtics money line. Jaylen Brown got ejected at halftime. What can I do? What can you do? I can't do nothing about that. Shout out to the Spurs, man. Shout out to their ass. Hornets, though. That Hornets lost. Oh my God, I had nightmares about that bitch last night. Oh my God, I still can't believe it. Oh my God, that is one of the worst beats of the year. I swear to God. If you were on the Hornets with me last night, man, we deserved that. Like, we deserved it. Fuck Scoot Henderson forever, for life. Oh my God.
Scoot their ass up on out of here.
Remember when he broke in the league and he was struggling so much?
Oh,
he broke in. It was like, what's wrong with Scoot? He had all this hype coming into the league and he just
bro, that shit blew me. And then not too long later, the Kings decide, you know what? Let's not tank tonight. Let's go on a 20-point comeback in the fourth.
No. That's Carlisle. That's Indiana coach Carlisle. He is the greatest coach at tanking. He knows exactly how to tank. That's the scary part with Indiana. The numbers look great for Indiana, right? But somehow, some way, they always find a way to lose. That's because your man Cuban taught Carlisle how to tank games. No one can tank a game better than Carlisle.
That shit was crazy, man. So that was my day yesterday. Those it came down. My winning day came down to those 2 games. And watch them go down in flames like that back to back.
Am I crazy for thinking that the Pacers feel eerily similar to the Warriors the one year that they had that really bad season, but maybe they'll maybe actually get a better pick than James Wiseman?
Yeah. He'll be back next year. Don't worry.
Even the Sixers of last year, where you have the one bad year where you're injury ravaged. You used to get BJ Edgecombe, who I think is going to be a stud within the next 3 years.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter back to back. Memphis overs. Right? Who else can give 139 in the Sixers? A team that is bleeding everywhere. Tyrese Maxey hurt. All their shooters hurt, but somehow, some way, they almost put up 140 on that that Memphis defense yesterday.
Man. And then last but not least, 83?
Oof.
83?
Did you watch it at the end there?
So I went back. I wasn't watching the game, but I did go back and watch the entire thing back. I know a lot of people on the internet mad. I ain't mad. That was an ethical. Fuck all the people talking about that was unethical. No, hell no. Fuck that.
It wasn't unethical. Like, give them props. Like, you scored 83 in an NBA game, but like at the end there, it was silly. It was kind of
now. It was a little silliness at the end. You know, them fouling to get the ball back. That was a little crazy. But hey, go back and watch it. You can go back and watch it. All them fouls was legitimate fouls. He was working last night, bro. He was working. Oh my God. Like, shout out Bam, man. Shout out Bam. The main people that's mad are the Kobe fans.
Of course.
That's mad.
Well,
because you fit it as a tanking team. Kobe did against a good Toronto team and shot 61% from the field. Hitting threes.
But here's the thing. Bam in that game in the fourth quarter was still trying to get people involved. Where if you watch that Kobe game, Kobe took every shot over the final 10 minutes, 12 minutes of that.
He did. Kobe did take every. Kobe did. That's the thing about it. Kobe did take every shot in the fourth quarter.
That was Kobe.
In that game.
But that was Kobe.
He did. And the argument is Kobe, you know, the game was still close for a little bit going into the fourth. The Lakers needed all of those points. I don't know. Kind of the last 4 or 5 minutes of that game was kind of a little silliness too. And if you really go do your homework, there was some silliness going on with Wilt when he scored 100 too. And if you really go do your homework, Devin Booker when he scored 72, there was a little silliness going on there too. So this is just the history of the league. All the big scoring games, there's a little finagle to go on there. They're not all ethical, just straight buckets. So I don't care, honestly. Shout out Bam Adebayo. You are now number 2 all time on the scoring list for a single game. You earned that, Brody. The only thing that was hilarious to me about it all is no other player could get away with what he got away with last night. No other player could bring their girlfriend to the post-game presser and nobody bat an eye. But to see him do the full post-game presser with his girlfriend sitting right next to him is hilarious. Of course, I know who she is. Of course, you know, she's a GOAT in her own right. But any other player, we're going to be looking at that like, bruh. But shout out.
No,
shout out.
I just think the Bam Adebayo quote is the one I'll remember the most is when they lost to a tanking team and he said, we shouldn't be losing to teams that want to lose. So that's what I remember about Bam this year.
I swear to God, if I look at a Toronto Raptors post-game press conference and I see Brandon Ingram and Glorilla sitting next to him,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be.
Oh my God, I will lose my shit.
Exactly. Oh man. And then the funniest quote though was Ime Udoka last night. So if you don't hate, that's how you hate. That's how you do it. You know, I love a good hater. You know, I love a good hater. Coach Udoka said, yeah, I looked at it. He had 6 threes. I saw he had 43 points. You know, looking at the type of player, you know, I'm not saying nothing about him, but 43 free throws, that tells you right there. And then the Washington Wizards. That shit had me rolling. I swear to God, that shit had me rolling.
That's
so it was a crazy night all around, man. And then I know we're yapping. We got a lot of games to get to, but there's a lot happened yesterday. Bro, USA? Are we serious?
Nolan McLean, that's it. What's Nolan McLean doing starting a World Series class? Oh, you didn't know the story, right? The manager didn't know that the USA manager thought they clinched the into the next round. He had no idea that they didn't clinch a spot. So you would have thrown Kershaw in there, you know, instead of Nolan McLean.
Who is that manager? Like,
he's an analyst. He's an analyst.
MLB analyst.
He's an MLB TV analyst. So basically, what you're telling me is there's a chance that I could coach Team USA in a in a basketball tournament. That's what we said. That's what we said. That's what we're
this is
saying. There's a chance I can
basically
coach Team USA. If he can coach the World Baseball Classic and not know shit like that, then hey,
this
I'm
is
finna throw my neck in the
basically
hat.
this is basically the World Baseball Classic version of Doug Gottlieb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plain and
Pretty
simple.
much. Yeah.
That shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. There's a part of me today that hopes
We don't get in.
yes.
I'm kind of with you.
Mark
on this.
DeRosa, yeah. Mark DeRosa.
There's kind of a part of me that hope we don't get in, bro. Because we just
DeRosa was what, a first baseman? He played.
Oh, yeah, he played. I think he was on a was he
Cleveland?
Was he a Brave? Was he? I thought Mark
Was he,
DeRosa.
wasn't he an Indian? I'm going to say it now because that's what it was at the time.
Let's see.
I think he was with Cleveland at one point. I think
Wow,
he
he played it. He played in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 teams. Braves, Nationals, Giants, Guardians, Cardinals, Cubs, Rangers, and Braves. I remember on the Braves the most when he broke in. But yeah, he wasn't the greatest. When you play on that many teams, that's telling.
Yeah.
He did win a title with the Giants in 2010.
Ride the bench.
Yeah.
there's a part of me that hope we don't get in because we just thought we was just all that in a bag of chips, bro. And
Well, he did manage the team in 2023. So he does have experience with this stuff.
so what is it? I think if Mexico wins, we're out, right? Well, it's like it's run differential, so it's kind of weird. It's like if Mexico wins by like 4 or less, I think we're out. But if they win by 5 or more, I think we're in. It's weird. I was looking a little bit at it earlier. I fake want to bet Italy though in that game. Y'all know who on the mound for Italy today?
Oh God.
Aaron Nola.
There we go.
I think he just gave up a home run when in batting practice.
Aaron Nola. So,
In warm-ups.
Oh my goodness.
yeah.
Well, I saw Canada need a win today against Cuba, right, Chris?
Oh yeah.
You need one, and you have who's the starter? I just saw the starter recently. Who is he? That's going
If
up.
Mexico wins and scores 4 or less runs, USA is eliminated.
I think that's a long shot.
Let's go under.
So
Okay, Quantrill.
Quantrill's going today for Canada. They got to beat Cuba.
We
Though.
just gave up another home run. God damn it.
man, but mama that man on the mound tonight. Fuck all that.
Sandy.
Sandy! My guy, Sandy.
I didn't know Quantrill was one of your guys', Chris. That checks out.
He's from BC, I think.
He said that checks out. That does kind of check out.
Yeah.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait. If Mexico wins and scores 4 or less runs, just you wait.
All right.
That's fair. You're gonna have every you're gonna have every right to, bro. And I'm gonna be right there with you because that shit's pathetic.
Oh my
That
god.
shit's sad.
Yeah.
Like, and then it really helps my Dominican Republic bet.
Well, there you go. Jay's like silver lining.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
I told y'all from the start I wasn't betting USA to win this tournament. I had my money on the DR, man.
Let's see what
And everybody
Japan
was
does.
laughing at me. Everybody was laughing at me when I said that, all that the Czechia team was like 12 accountants, 6 bakers, and whatever. And the guy that throws 4 2/3 shutout innings against Japan is a construction worker.
Yep. Struck out Otani, right?
So,
Man, I saw that. No, he was what is he, an electrician for real?
he's
He
an
a
electrician or a
real-time
contractor or something like that.
Throwing 70,
electrician, man.
throwing 70 miles per hour.
And went 4 shutout innings. That's ooh, that's goat shit right there. That's goat shit. I like that. I love that. That's hard. All right, let me see. Let me see if there's anything worth betting for real in the World Baseball Classic today. I'm trying to see the lines right quick. So we got Canada minus 150 against Cuba at 2. We got Mexico minus 245 against Italy. The run line minus 130, minus 1.5. And then we got the Dominican Republic minus 245 against Venezuela. For me, No reason to get cute. I'm just gonna go. Adios, USA, man. I gotta bet it. It's gonna be Dominican, Mexico money line for me. And I think that's even money. Let me see. Do I get even money there?
That's what I was gonna say as well. DR Mexico.
Yeah, DR Mexico for me. Little 2-team parlay, in and out. No reason to get cute. Bye bye, America. Maybe if Mexico dominates them, they get in, but we'll see. Any thoughts for you, Chris, in the WBC tonight or today?
I gave my thoughts yesterday. This farce of a tournament. Yeah, nothing for me.
Brad, anything for you in the WBC?
No, like I said, I think that DR Mexico parlay is what I would do. Probably not going to bet it, though, to be honest with you. All eyes on college basketball for me.
Fair. Tony, anything for you, WBC?
I'm going to do a North American parlay with Mexico and Canada.
Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's where y'all want to go next? Y'all want to go college hoops?
Yeah,
We
once the
might
start
as well
game's going to
bang
start
out
in
the
5
hockey.
minutes.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's right.
Who's
Do have
starting at
games
5 minutes?
It's 8:10, right? Bonnie's.
Bonnie's in LaSalle.
Bonnie's LaSalle starting. Any thoughts, Chris?
Oh man,
I don't have any thoughts really on that game.
no.
Yeah, me neither.
Tony, you got any thoughts on that
I
game?
would lean Bonnie's, but they're so bad. This is
And they're
not the
both
Bonnie's.
LaSalle
Not
beat the
fun.
Bonnies, January 17th. They already got a win over them. I would actually probably lean LaSalle in that one, but I'm not touching that game.
Yeah, that's first round trash. It's what you get.
Fair enough. All right, let's go on to the 30 minutes from now. We got the Turkeys. Brad.
They're so bad, bro. When I say there, I'm talking about Oregon. Holy shit. They had, 12 points at halftime?
Oh, my God, bro. Oregon
I
shit.
said it.
So,
Oregon sucked. That game was more about Oregon shitting the bed than it was about Maryland doing anything.
I was so mad at myself
Yes,
for not having
you're right,
that as a
Chris.
premium. Like, that was one of of all the games to not have as a premium. Like, sometimes we get mad at ourselves for leaving games off. There's just so many games sometimes. That was one of them that pissed me off for not having for sure. Like, I should have been there. But shout out to Crap 5, man. Shout out to them boys. They getting 12.5 against Iowa today. NC State laying 9.5 on Pitt. My dark horse. Ain't even my dark horse, man. It's my team. Cyclones laying 11.5 on Arizona State. Arizona State coming off the upset win against Baylor yesterday. Baylor just shit. LSU, Kentucky. That's an hour from now. We got Bethune-Cookman versus PV. Loyola Chicago versus Richmond. The Spiders. We got SMU versus Louisville. Louisville laying 6.5. USC versus Washington. We'll stop there. It's a good little first slide. Chris, we start with you, sir. How we feeling? I went right before 3 Eastern.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with let's see here. Give me the under in Maryland, Iowa. Iowa just plays at such a slow pace that it's hard for me to lay 12.5 with them. But the problem for me with Maryland is that we're not even talking about a full 24 hours between games. They played, I think it was like 4 o'clock yesterday or something like that, and now have to play the first game at like 12:30 Eastern. That's tired legs if I've ever seen it. There's a difference for me between a game to shake off the rust and just being downright exhausted. I think that's going to be Maryland here. I think this is just one of those ugly like 66-54 kind of games, just a brick fest sponsored by Home Depot. So give me the under.
That's sponsored.
Give me the under in that one. But I'm going to take your Cyclones here. They're going to drill Arizona State here. I think that I think they're going to absolutely crush ASU, same thing, sort of a quick turnaround. But the difference here is that Iowa State is still just a far better team. We just saw this matchup 4 days ago, and it was an Iowa State win by 21 points. For me, I don't see anything different here to suggest that we're going to get a different result. So I'll take Iowa State there and that one.
Chris, let me ask you, where was that Iowa State Arizona State game at?
Hilton.
That was at Hilton. Well, that's the difference maker for you there. We're not at Hilton in this one.
0.
Arizona
0
State
difference.
may win this game outright.
Whoa, fuck no.
Did you watch those boys play yesterday?
Fuck no.
Yeah,
Arizona State's a good team, bro. They're a
and
good
have
team.
you watched them for the, have
They're
you watched
decent.
them
They're
for
a
the better
decent
part of the
team.
last 2 months?
Decent team, but outright, I can see
Look,
an
spoiler alert!
ATS.
Spoiler alert!
Outright?
It's garbage day here where I am, and I just saw them pick up Arizona State, drive by my house, and pick them up.
Outright may have been a little bit crazy, but don't just click that Iowa State lane 12.5 and think you're safe. Like,
My 19.5 is where I'm safe.
all right, we're not in Hilton anymore. I'll
I
take
will
Arizona
hat
State
bet
there.
you this. I will hat bet you on this,
Like,
Oh wow.
and I don't do hat bet.
not on this one. Not on this one. We'll find something.
Mhm.
But yeah, I like the Sun Devils here. I was on them yesterday, and yeah, this team's not bad. They're not bad, and you get a win like that yesterday against Baylor. I think they carried that momentum in this one, and at least give Iowa State a bit of a scare here. So saying outright might have been a bit crazy, but I do lean the Sun Devils here. Give me Iowa. I liked it way better at 10.5, 12.5, a little rough, but I still think Iowa's a far better team than Maryland. I still look at Maryland as a bottom tier team in this Big Ten conference. Cool, you beat Oregon. Let's see you do it against a competent team. I like Iowa there. Give me Pitt plus 9.5. Another team on upset watch, in my opinion, is NC State. NC State is broken. They've lost, 6 of their last 7 games to finish the season. They've only covered in 2 of their last 10 to finish the season. They're coming off a loss in their last game at home against Stanford, that same team that Pitt just beat yesterday. Watch out for Pitt. I think NC State's on upset watch. Give me Richmond laying the 5. We're not going to. This is the last chance we're going to be able to fade this Loyola Chicago team. They're 11-20 ATS this season. This team is rat shit. Richmond rolls in that one, and that'll do it.
Brad, man. Oh shit. Came in fired.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm fired up.
it is.
Tony T, how you feeling?
Yeah, the sad part of that NC State team, they're still on the in for Lombardi's bracket. That just tells you how bad this bubble is this year. But anyway, what I like here, I'm taking USC plus the points. I don't trust this Washington team to cover this. Their defense has been very poor in the Big Ten this year. They don't force turnovers. They turn the ball over, can't hit threes, can't defend three. I'll look at USC plus the points.
Oof. Yeah. Oof. Fuck. Today's a tough day, man. As of right now, I have 0 college hoops games bet. I'm a little scared. I'm a little gun shy. Iowa's not good enough really to lay double digits on anybody. They're not that damn good. And as I tried to explain to y'all yesterday, while it was really a fade of Oregon, the Terrapins not that damn bad. Like, as bad as their record looks, the way they played over the last 2 weeks or so, they're not as bad as what you would think. And I just think that's a case of too many points to lay with Iowa. So Terrapins probably lose. They're done. They're cooked. But I think they go out the door with a cover. I would lay it with NC State. I think they're head and shoulders better than Pitt, personally. I think they turn around and get right here. I know they've been disgusting. I know they haven't played well. I'll still lay the 8.5. And if I'm wrong, I'll be wrong. I did not bet my Cyclones today. I did not bet them. I'm interested to see them outside of Hilton. I am. I tell you all the time, Iowa State goes stupid, dummy, fucking crazy at home at the crib. And we cashed plenty of spots with them at home at the crib. They're not at home at the crib here, though. And I know we just blew out Arizona State. We had them. We were on them humongous in that game. It was one of our biggest plays of the season. This, Wouldn't shock me if it was an 8-point win for Iowa State. Still a good win. They still move on, and they still have a chance and opportunity to be the team we know and love them to be. Like, I still believe in this team wholeheartedly. I'm just saying, first game of the tournament, laying double digits on a neutral, I'm cool. Against an Arizona State team that is playing all right right now. Arizona State's been underrated all season. They have. And they've been big game. Arizona State's been big game killers all year.
Chris, they just beat Kansas like a couple weeks ago.
They did. Great win for them yesterday.
Story. Yeah, they banged up Texas Tech. Yeah, you know who else they didn't beat? They didn't beat West Virginia. They didn't beat Colorado. They didn't beat BYU. Teams that they're probably going to have to play down the road. Or if they're, well, not.
I think they covered against Arizona. They covered against Arizona.
Well, they covered the first meeting against Arizona. Well, that's a rivalry game.
But what we're trying to say, Chris, is they have it in their bag. Like, they're capable of beating any team in this conference.
This is a Bobby Hurley coach team. Bobby Hurley needs the Heimlich maneuver whenever he's on the bench with how bad his team's choke.
They've shown that they're capable of beating any team in this conference. They've shown it.
Not to me, they haven't. This team's horrible.
All right.
This team is not capable of beating Iowa State on their best day. They are not capable. This game is going to be up by halftime. I'm calling it right now.
I don't think they're going to win. I don't think they win. I'm not saying that. I think Iowa State. I think the Cyclones win the game by 8. If you just had to give my opinion on what I think happened, Cyclones win by 8. So maybe you could bet win margin. I haven't really bet no win margin.
I'd still go 11 plus.
I wouldn't. I would go 5 through 10.
I'm telling you, Arizona State, yeah, they have to win to make the tournament. Am I saying this game means more to Iowa State? Hell no. This game means the world to Arizona State. Problem is, again, Bobby Hurley is not a good coach. He takes his teams out of these games. He's just like his brother. When the going gets tough, he picks up his ball and goes home.
Yes. 121 seasons in his last 6 seasons at Arizona State.
And if we're talking about Iowa State not being at Hilton, would you say that Arizona State is closer to the level of St. John's or Creighton and Syracuse?
Probably like Creighton or Syracuse, but what's your point?
On a neutral floor earlier this season, Iowa State, they only beat St. John's by 1, but they beat Creighton by 18. They beat Syracuse by 31. When they face inferior competition, they're going to drill inferior competition. That's what I'm saying. I think Arizona State is inferior.
I'm not disagreeing with anything you say. I'm just saying that personally, I don't feel comfortable laying 11.5.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm
and this is my team. That's all I'm saying. I
get it. I get it. I guess I'm trying to convince you that you should be on them.
Don't do it, Jay.
And I faded Arizona State yesterday, and I paid the price for it. It wasn't a premium, but I paid the price, bro. I paid it. And granted, that was with trash-ass Baylor, who was trash all season. That was just on me. I get it. But this Arizona State team, they've been feisty. They have. And
so how many points do you give Hilton is what I'm trying to get at. How many points do you give Hilton?
Shit.
Like 10, honestly.
Yeah, like 10.
Like 10,
realistically.
Like 5.
Hey, you know what the line was when these two teams met a few days ago at Hilton?
What was it?
16.5. There's your 5 points.
Sure.
Look, Chris, I know I'm not going to change your mind, but just when you look at Arizona State's roster when you look at this team as a roster, they have a great guard in Mo Odom.
Yeah.
We all know in tournament play, guard play is very important. He's a guy who could take it to the rack and, take over a game. They have a 7-1 guy in Diop. Like, this team is built to stay in these games, in my opinion. So,
and I'll counter that with, sorry, go ahead. Finish.
No, you're good. That's all I had to say. I just think
I'll counter that with Diop as a freshman.
Mm-hmm.
So no real experience in these big game situations. And while, yes, I'll concede that Mo Odom is good, on the other side, you got to deal with Lipsy. You got to deal with, Joshua Jefferson, even though he's in the front court. But I'm saying you got to deal with Momchilovich. So I think Lipsy and Odom cancel out, but I think the front court for Iowa State's just far better. That's what, like I said, and the defense, and then Otzelberger.
That's the thing. Is like if Iowa State was an offensive team, I would have no problem laying it. But a defensive team, like just on a neutral, a defensive team on a neutral laying double digits makes my stomach hurt.
But that's the thing, is that sometimes we've seen Iowa State be so good defensively that they don't need to be an offensive team to win by margin.
You're right, bro.
I'm not saying Brad and I aren't going to.
I love the argument. I love the back and forth in this one. I do, because this is my team. I wanted to bet this game. I wanted to get to Iowa State. I couldn't get there.
I kind of wonder if I made Brad a little bit gun shy when I threw out the term hat bet. I was like, he's like, oh shit, this guy never bets hats.
I mean, you're confident. I respect it. I mean, this is the game that's going to be on my TV now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For sure. I'm tuned into this in an hour for sure. Yeah.
Well, it is ESPN, so that is the ESPN game.
Oh, let's go.
We'll be in the group chat talking shit momentarily. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'm ready.
If Brad gets me, I'm just gonna say fuck you, and I'll turn off my Slack for 2 hours. And then I'll come back and be like, damn, Brad, you were right, like the Oregon game yesterday.
The blowout that I do like in this early slot, give me the Wildcats. Give me Kentucky. I think they blow the doors off LSU. Granted, from a terms of like, this line shouldn't be this big. It really shouldn't. And Kentucky is overrated and overvalued because they're Kentucky. But in that same breath, LSU is ass. The first time these two teams played, I believe the line was 3.5 Kentucky at LSU. So it's like now on a neutral 9.5. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I say this line really ain't where it's supposed to be. But I do think Kentucky blows them out, takes them behind the woodshed. I like the spot for Kentucky coming off of back-to-back losses. Tough loss to Florida. The tough loss on the road to A&M. I think this is the get-right spot for them. I think they beat up on an LSU team that I really don't trust on the road. So it would only be Wildcats for me. In that one, and that's the first slide of the day, yo. That's really it for me. Two more just leans. I lean SMU. Same thing with Louisville, where it's like Louisville on their home floor. I could rock with them. Neutral site on the road, lane points. I don't know. It honestly wouldn't shock the hell out of me if SMU upset them boys outright. Money line. Goodbye, Louisville. It wouldn't shock me, bro. It wouldn't shock me. And I like Washington. I think the 15-16 team favored over the 18-13 team tells you what you need to know, especially up and over a bucket. USC is fraudulent. We've talked about it a lot this year. They padded their record, and it didn't amount to anything except for confusing people to thinking they were a good team. So laying multiple possessions with Wazoo, I am asking for it, but in that same breath, I really believe it's the right thing to do. This USC team is limping into this game. I don't think they have it here. We just saw Wazoo flood them 91-72. Granted, that was at home. And this is neutral, but I still think this should be a comfortable win for Washington. So we'll see what happens. All right. Keep it rolling, man. We got Mississippi State versus the Tigers of Auburn. Auburn lands 7.5. Lil Pearl and company. Wyoming, UNLV. UCF, Cincinnati. Butler, Providence. McNeese versus Stephen F. Austin. Air Force versus Nevada. Delaware versus Morgan State. Missouri State versus Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death. Or Liberty. Northwestern versus Indiana.
I forgot the Nevada bit.
Find my heart somewhere lost in Nevada.
There it is.
We got Northwestern versus Indiana. Xavier versus Marquette. We'll stop right there. We'll split this card in 3. So I stopped right before 7 Eastern. Brad, we start with you, sir. How we feeling?
Yeah, I see some people in the comments, J-Man and Marcus, liking Auburn today. I think you guys are crazy.
Tigers.
I think you guys are crazy. And I want to give Jay his props. He called that Auburn was going to be bad this season early on, and I thought he was bullshit. And I was like, come on, Jay, what are we talking about here? And yeah, no, this Auburn team has burned me, and I'm on to fade the Auburn train at this point. We just saw Mississippi State beat Auburn outright. I'm not saying they win this game outright, but they could keep this one close, no doubt. I talked about the guard play in that Arizona State game, Jaden Epps, Josh Hubbard, 2 really good guards. I think this one's close. And laying 7.5 points with Auburn right now, I just don't know how you could do it. I don't know how you could do it. So Mississippi State there for me. And then, I'll lay the 20 with Nevada. I don't think I need to give too much of an explanation there.
Fading Air Force one last time. I ain't mad at it.
It has to be done.
Just that it's Nevada that we have to do it with.
God, no, I know. Tony T, how you feeling?
Yeah, I agree with Brad on the fade the Auburn train here. I like Mississippi State here in this one. The defense for the Tigers have been terrible over the last couple of weeks, allowing 51% from the floor, 41% from 3. I'll take Miss State plus the points. Yeah, I'll take Wyoming. I don't trust this UNLV defense. Pasternak said in his post game saying this is the worst defensive team I've ever coached in my career. And he's coached a lot of bad teams. For someone to say that really got my attention there. I don't trust the UNLV defense here. Wyoming has covered 5 of 6 with spots of pretty good shooting. So I'll look at them in that spot. I'm going to take, let's see, we're going to stop at 6:30 Eastern. So those are the 2 that I like in this block.
All right. Hey. Put my money where my mouth at, bro. You know? I be yapping sometimes. I be wrong. That'd be cool. But then I be right sometimes too. And sometimes crazy statements come true. And I think this is one of them. I'm taking Mississippi State. Fuck that 7.5. Outright. Plus 235. Money line. Goodbye to the Tigers. Man, I don't know how many times I gotta fall for this. This is the Oregon yesterday where it's like, bro, based on what? Based on what should Auburn be 7.5 point favorites in this game? Based on what? Mississippi State just beat them. I had a 10-star play on that game. One of my biggest dogs of the year. Mississippi State. Brad, I'm buying what Brad's saying, man. Guard play. And I think what's his name for Mississippi State? He's a dog.
Hubbard?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fucking dog.
Epps, yeah.
How many points did he give them last time? I forgot how many points he gave them last time. Let me see.
He had 46.
Yeah, see, I'm not tripping, bro. I'm telling you.
46.
He gave him a 50 ball.
And threes.
What changes? Where was that game at? Where was that game at? Was it Mississippi State? I think it was Mississippi State.
Starksville.
Yeah, it was in Starksville. But we neutral here, man. And March is where the big time players come to play. And I think Mississippi State's alive here. That's all I'm saying. If you're scared of taking an outright money line, you can grab the points here with Mississippi State. I think you're in a good place, but it would only be Mississippi State for me. I just watched bro go crazy on them. I just think, honestly, the true line for me would be like, it should be, in my mind, Auburn minus 2.5. That should be the line. I don't know where they get this 7.5 from outside of, the past year's success with Auburn. And that's been my argument with Auburn all year. It's like they've been pricing them all year as the Auburn of old, not for what has actually transpired on the floor. And again, I think this is a spot where a lot of people that ain't been just watching college hoops all year, that ain't been dialed in all year, come back in and be like, oh, Mississippi State's trash. Auburn, yeah, they was cold last year. They finna beat up on Mississippi State. No. They fuck around, lose outright. Go Dogs. And let's see what else I got up in here. I'm going to lean Nevada. It is a big number to lay with Nevada. I wish it was a different team, but we've been fading Air Force all year. No reason to stop on the way out. Goodbye to them boys. Cincinnati, UCF. I do think Cincinnati is the better team. I would take Cincinnati minus the 2.5. I haven't bet that game yet. Again, I haven't bet anything yet in college hoops today, if you just want to be completely honest. But last time these two teams played, Cincinnati did blow them out 92-72. Did they only play once? No, they played twice. The first time UCF won, it was a 1-point win for them at home. Yeah, Cincinnati. Give me the Bearcats. In that one, and that's it for me here in this slot. Chris?
All right. Well, I'm going to be with you here on Mississippi State money line.
Oh, you're taking them outright too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a parlay later in the show, but I know I'm gonna jump the shark with this a little bit, but I just want to give this out because it starts at 12. Pitt money line, Mississippi State money line, Oklahoma State money line against TCU. 3-teamer plus 4,700. I think those three go down today, but yeah, it's just a fate of Auburn. Auburn's 1-9 against the spread in their last 10 games to close out the year. This team did not play well down the stretch. This team was not the Auburn of old. I think that this is just a Mississippi State team that is better than what we saw for much of the year. Maybe not by much, but I think 7.5 too many here. I'll take full advantage of it. If you want to take 7.5, you can. I'm taking plus 235 money line with Mississippi State here. Going back through it, we stopped at 7 Eastern, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me Providence here. I think Providence is just a better team. I think they take care of Butler. I think they have the better offense in this one. I think this is one of those games where offense is going to tell the story in this one. And if you want a fourth money line, I have no idea why this line is steaming as far as it is. Give me Stephen F. Austin. I think McNeese, McNeese has been the class of the Southland for the better part of the last couple of years. Stephen F. Austin is no joke. Matt Brower's done a great job with Stephen F. And like it or not, I understand that, McNeese, this is a true home game for McNeese because they got the agreement to have this this tournament be at their home arena for I think the next couple of years. But Stephen F. already played here earlier this year. They had a big lead before choking it and losing it late. So they know how to at least get up in this game. This environment's not going to scare them. And McNeese just played triple overtime yesterday. Off the emotional win in a game where they could have easily lost it multiple times. I think Stephen F. nips him here. I like Stephen F. Austin plus 4 on the money line.
All right. Last slide of the day. We got my phone always start moving slow, like on the show. This shit pissing me off. All right, we got Hooker. Burnt orange, baby. Longhorns laying 6.5 on Ole Miss. Lehigh versus Boston U in the Patriot League Championship. BYU laying 4.5 on West Virginia. Tulane, Memphis laying 3.5. Memphis laying 3.5 based on what? I didn't even see that game earlier.
Tulane's had some ugly games of late.
Yeah, I know. And I know Memphis just beat them, but Memphis laying 3.5.
That South Florida spanking just really got me that. I had him in that game. 15. Couldn't cover a 15-point spread. Getting 15 against South Florida.
Yeah, man. It's not like Memphis been good either. So
yeah.
Florida State versus Cal. Brad territory. We got Abilene Christian versus Tarleton. Florida A&M versus Jackson State in the SWAC tournament quarterfinal. Fresno versus Colorado State. New Mexico State, Sam Houston, Cal Poly, UC San Diego, Rutgers, Minnesota. Chris, can I interest you in some DePaul basketball today?
Just wait. I got quite the opinion of that.
They laying 1.5 on Georgetown. FAU Temple. Boomer Sooner laying 8.5 on South Carolina. TCU Oklahoma State. Wake versus Clemson. Boise San Jose. UC Mike Davis versus Santa Barbara. And last game of the night, man, the Big Sky Championship, man. Oh my God. We got Idaho, aka Idaho, versus it comes from the heart, Montana. Oh my God!
They call that tournament starch madness.
Dark draft. This is fucking great.
Man, to close it on out tonight, Tony, how we feeling?
All right, I'll tell you what I like here in these. I'm going to give me Cal plus against Brad's Seminoles. Sorry, Brad. I'm going to take Cal here. Florida, I just don't trust their defense. Really a team that struggles defending threes and hitting threes there, and they don't make their free throws. Cal plays a little better defense, and they've covered 4 or 6 with that defense. I'll take them there. Give me Boston U. I know it's a road game, but I like the way Boston U has been shooting the basketball, so I'll take them in that spot. I think Boston U is I'll get back to that in a second. But I like their form. Yeah, I don't trust Fresno State. Give me Colorado State. I think that's a sleeper team out of the Mountain West to pound Fresno here. Fresno is just a team that turns the ball over, can't hit threes, can't hit twos, and they struggle defending the twos. Again, 56% from 2-point distance. Colorado State has been a very good shooting team, so I'll take them in that spot. Give me FAU here to cover against Brian's Temple Owls. Sorry, Brian, your team's going down here. They have struggled against good rebounding teams. This Owls team, Temple Owls, they're both Owls, by the way. 3-9 the spread against these good rebounding teams. I'll look at FAU here to cover.
From Tony, breaking it down. I agree with him on that FAU against Temple. Goodbye to Brian's Temple Owls. They was okay this year. You know, it was all right. I think they lose today, though. Of course, I'm on my burnt orange boys. Of course, I'm on Texas, man. I'm in that burnt orange today. We finna woodshed Ole Miss. I know we ain't been playing that well down the stretch. We've lost 4 of our last 5. We okay, though. I think we actually are going to be all right here in this tournament. I kind of got us going on a run. I saw Brad made a short. Go check out his short on the PickDawgz Instagram page. But he had us going on a run, too. He's a smart man. He know ball. And I think we just woodshed Ole Miss today. We beat up on them the first time we played them. I believe it was a 9, 10, or was it an 11-point win? It was somewhere in there. This is an Ole Miss team that played 4 of its last 5 games at home. You know, got beat up by Florida, lost to LSU on their home floor, lost to South Carolina on their home floor. They did have a couple of games where they played well, like they played Vandy tough, lost by 3 in overtime, and they did beat Auburn on the road. I don't really think that means too much. I think Texas, get right. After losing to Oklahoma, we're pissed. And I think we would shed Ole Miss today. So it would only be my Longhorns. I love us, actually, today. I'm back on the BYU train. Shout out AJ. You know, big-time players show up in the tournaments, man. This is why you play college hoops. This is why you do it. And if West Virginia was at home, this would have been a high spot. But West Virginia on the road, West Virginia neutral site, no good. I still can't get them losing to Kansas State out of my brain. Like, I'm still pissed off at them for that. Like, how do you lose to Kansas trash-ass State? So I think BYU has been really disappointing. They haven't been great ATS this year. While they do play with their food, while this game is probably going to be close at halftime for no damn reason, I think BYU extends it out late, kind of like they did yesterday. That's really who they've been all season long. They give you a heart attack, and if they're going to cover, they pull away. If they don't, they might lose outright. I don't think this is one of those. I think they beat up on West Virginia. I'm going to lay the points. Chris, come on, man. Join me. Paul, I told you what time it was in this Big East tournament. We finna get on Georgetown ass today. Little bounce back game coming off of back-to-back tough losses against Butler and Villanova. I love the Blue Demons today. I really do. We're favored in this game for good reason. We're better than Georgetown. Let's see. Last time these two teams played, we'll score. It was 56-50 win. Or that was the first time they played for DePaul at home. Georgetown did beat them up the last time they played, 70-61 at Georgetown. So it's a little revenge game for DePaul as well. Sign me up. Let's get it done, Blue Demons.
You know who's coaching Georgetown, right? Cooley, Ed Cooley.
Fading his ass.
Ooh.
I like Oklahoma against South Carolina. South Carolina is the worst team in the SEC. We've said that a lot this year. They're ass. They're done. Oklahoma have been playing well. I'm not trying to step in front of that train. Down goes the Horned Frogs. Chris, I'm with you. I think the Horned Frogs get beat outright tonight. Goodbye, TCU. Oklahoma State. Come on, man. Plus 210 money line. It's too tough for me to pass up. I like the way they played yesterday. This team has been an up and down, streaky team all year. And I think in the tournaments, these are, sometimes you kind of want to ride the hot hands. You kind of want to ride some of these Cinderellas. And this is kind of one I think I want to ride today. Give me Oklahoma State. And last game of the night, Idaho versus it comes from the heart, Montana. What a run for both of these two teams, man. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose. I think I would go with Idaho.
It's a home game.
Yeah, I think I would go with Idaho, man. So that's where I would be in that one. I don't have any money on it quite yet, though. Chris?
Okay. Well, like you said, you hit with Oklahoma State. The first two meetings were each decided by 3 points in the regular season. I don't love Jamie Dixon coach teams as favorites. I like them a lot more when they're catching points. Oklahoma State, we've said it. They're still a competitive team, and I think that they're going to be competitive here. So I'm going to take Oklahoma State in the points. I'm going to put a little bit on Oklahoma State money line. Okay, I've got to try to do my best Bittler impression. Well, I'm going to have to disagree with my good friend Jay Briggs here.
Back from the corner, missed it short, and Xavier escapes.
That little 4-year-old is DePaul basketball. They're getting pegged with a water bottle today. Give me Georgetown. In no way am I backing DePaul in a game where they finish, where basically a winning season is on the line for them. Ain't no way. Realistically, I probably shouldn't be betting Georgetown basketball either, in fairness. But I think Ed Cooley's already sweat through 2 shirts this morning. I think Georgetown can get him here. Yeah, I'm call me a hater. I don't care. I've been wrong on DePaul basketball games all season long. I'm not going to stop.
Well, DePaul still have a shot to be winning. I think they're going to be part of that Vegas tournament.
They're going to be in the crown. Yeah, for sure. They're going to be in the crown. But I am going to be back on with Jay with Idaho. It's a home game for the Vandals. Pretty much. I think Montana was a little bit lucky to get to where they are, but I think that Idaho's the better team. So give me Idaho in that one. I'm just scanning through, seeing if there's anything else here. Oh, well, DIFM, do it for Mitch, Boston U. I'm talking to you. Come on now. But what are we doing? Why are we laying points with Penny Hardaway again?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
This was just a 1-point game. This was just a 1-point game a few days ago, and Tulane almost won that game outright. I know Tulane, the last couple times I backed Tulane on the road, they absolutely threw up all over themselves. But I'm going Tulane plus the 4 here. Just fading Memphis. I think this is the nail in Penny's coffin. Give me Tulane in that one.
Yeah, I'll go with Tulane as well. I took Tulane in that last Memphis game. That was a heartbreaker. I had them plus 1.5. They were up by, I think, like 7 at halftime. It was looking good, and they end up losing by 1. So lost by the hook there. I'll give it another shot with the Green Wave. I'm with you, Tony. I'm fading my boys today, man. Give me Cal. Florida State has been playing better down the stretch. Don't get me wrong, but the 3 things I like to look at in college basketball: 3-point shooting, free throw shooting, and turnover rate. Cal is better than Florida State in those 3 categories. I think that's at least enough for them to stay in this one. Like I said, Florida State playing some good ball as of late, but I don't think they should be laying this many points in this game. So West Virginia, BYU. I like West Virginia first half. We saw these teams play not so long ago. West Virginia finished the first half up 14. We saw yesterday with BYU against Kansas State. They were, it was a 1-point game at half. I think West Virginia keeps this one close at half. But I think kind of in the second half, I could see BYU running away with it, similar to the game yesterday. So if there's like a double result, West Virginia first half, BYU second half, I know they do that in football. Not sure if they do it in college basketball. I think that would be a cool little bet. Let's see.
What is it, Brad? I'm gonna look right now. I'll tell you what it is.
If there's a West Virginia money line first half, BYU money line second half, I think that's called a double result.
Yeah, I'll find it. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if they have that, that would be I would throw a little half unit on that. Let's see.
What you said? West Virginia first half, BYU second half,
Yeah,
plus 500.
I like that. Ooh, that's actually really good. Okay, I'll be in on that. I will be in on that. I think that's gonna do it. Oh yeah, Texas. What do you call them? Blood orange? What do you call it, Jay?
Burnt
Orange. Yeah.
Burnt orange, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Burnt orange.
If I remember correctly, Kirk Stewart is a alum of Boston U.
Kirk went to Boston U too?
Yeah, he went to Boston U.
Really?
I didn't know that. Should I Kirk?
Yeah, I'm on Texas though. Ole Miss is dog shit. They're bad. Texas, yeah, they've played a little rough down the stretch, but they're coming off a loss against their rivals at home in their last game. I think they come into this one pissed off and get a double-digit win there. Love the burnt orange there.
All right, y'all. That's it. College hoops. Anything y'all might have missed, Chris? You might have missed full card.
I don't think so. God knows we gave up enough on this. I'll scan through one more time and see if there's anything here. Yeah, I don't think so. I do like that play that Brad gave out though. West Virginia first half, BYU money line.
Shout out Captain Kirk, man. Shout out Captain Kirk.
I didn't even know he went to college, to be honest. So.
Brad, anything for you? Did you mind left off
Yeah,
college?
okay, give me DePaul. Give me DePaul. Let's go. I like DePaul here. This team, historically has been the bottom feeder in the Big East, but they've been impressive this season. They have. They've been a good cover team. So I think we're still getting a good price with DePaul. Go.
Tony, anything for you?
Yeah, it's tough to wrap around some of this first round trash, man. So no.
All right.
I'm going live right now. Pitt money line, Maryland money line, just for the hell of it. Plus 1,400.
Pitt up
Pitt.
8-2.
Oh, let's go, Pitt. Come on.
Maryland up 1-0.
Let's
3-0.
No points in 2 minutes for Iowa.
Yeah, well, they're getting that Oregon treatment again.
Go to the NBA. 6 games over there tonight. We got let's see. We have the Cavs laying 3 and a hook on the Magic. We have the Raptors laying 2.5 on the Pelicans. And the Knicks and the Jazz. Knicks laying 14.5. It is me, I believe. Lean Jazz. I don't know if I could bet this game though. The Knicks road favorite, you're asking for it, especially laying double digits. The Jazz still a tough place to play. Jazz still competitive at home. Knicks should win it, but I don't trust them to cover. So win and cover, 2 totally different things. I would lean Jazz. Formula.
Josh Hart was just tagged as questionable, by the way, for New York.
There you go. The formula came through again last night.
I used that in my video. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of used that in my video. I tagged you in it, but I was like, it's true.
It's all good. It's the formula, you know. Raptors, good teams, fade them. Raptors, bad teams, take them. Until they break that cycle, I'm on it. So Raptors, probably just money line for me. The Pelicans have been a really good home dog this year. Pelicans are one of the better ATS teams in the NBA this year. Fading them at home hasn't been fun. Raptors are on the back end of a back-to-back with travel. So it's not the sexiest spot to take the Raptors, but it would only be Raps for me. They are better than the Pelicans. I think they win this game. Maybe just go money line. I'll be a little wimpish. Especially after them 2.5s. I got so much PTSD on them 2.5s. Oh my God. I'm still Scoot Henderson. Fuck you. Give me Orlando. Put my money where my mouth's at. Magic been playing well post All-Star break, man. Y'all know I've been high on this team all season long, and I think tonight's a chance for them to really show everybody what I've been saying. And they are as good as they are actually as good as I think they are. I think they knock off Cleveland. I really think they win the game outright. I'm gonna grab the points. I'm not gonna get greedy. I'm gonna take the up and over a bucket at home, but still don't. These are two of the worst ATS teams in the league, so you kind of got to throw that out the window. Just who these teams are right here, right now. In Orlando, I think the Magic have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. So getting up and over a bucket, that's where I want to be. I would argue the Magic are playing better than Cleveland right now. They are. And it's kind of quietly kept, too. Many people still not really came around on Orlando. Give me the Magic. Chris?
I'm with you on Toronto. Like you said, the formula is paying. It's working. Proven. Scientifically proven. And until the Pelicans, I honestly think the Pelicans are just, they're not self-aware. You're not making the playoffs. I'm not going to say, hey, in a world where we want teams to not tank as much, that you should probably be tanking, but realistically, you should probably be tanking.
Well, they don't have a first-round pick. They don't have a first-round pick.
Well, okay, yeah, fair enough. But
they're just bad at basketball. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. But still, like Jay said, the formula's working. Give me the Raptors. Magic Cavs. I'm not going to be a hater. I'm just saying that when the Cavs have had James Harden and Donovan Mitchell both in the lineup, the results have been pretty good. I'm not going to bet this game because like you guys said, the Magic have been playing well. I'm not taking that away from them. But I think I'm going to lay the 3.5. I just personally think that the line is just a little bit telling that, it's not a closer line with how well Orlando's played at home and how well they've been playing as of late. Strictly a lean for me there because it's probably not one I'm betting because I don't want to get, caught holding the grenade by going against the Magic again. But, I think that Cleveland with their new acquisition in the lineup when they're fully healthy is legit. Now, keep in mind, Harden did pop up on the injury report. He's listed as available, so whatever that means. But if he goes, I'm going to go with the Cavs here.
Yeah, I'm going to roll with the Cavs as well.
No.
Jay, we keep doing this, bro. Yeah, they'll start playing well, and then they'll just let us down. And this is going to be the spot they let us down. They're going to be up by 5.
Spot. This is the spot we've been waiting on. They are who we think they are. Money line.
We've been saying that all season, Jay. We've been saying that all season.
Post All-Star break is working. It's working.
Like we're waiting for them to get over that hump, and they just can't.
Bro, it's working right now. What are they? 6-2 post All-Star break? Like, what do you want?
This game, we're going to be up by like 5 at half. We're going to be all happy and shit. And then we're going to be down by 20 in the fourth.
And it's going to be like a 36-25 third quarter.
Bro. It keeps happening with this Magic team, especially against a good team. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about this one. I do.
Double revenge game at home, man.
Well, we'll see. I have to take the Cavs in this one. I'm going to take the Pelicans, though. I'm going to take the Pelicans. Like Chris hinted, Pelicans have been playing with some fire. They've been playing with some heart. And yeah, we faded Toronto yesterday, but I just don't like this backing of a back-to-back spot for them here, especially laying a bucket. Lean towards the Pelicans there.
All right. Tony, how you feeling first three?
Yeah, I'm going to go Magic because Jared Allen is a big miss for this team. He has to stay healthy, and he's the defensive guy, the rim protector, and he's been hurt. That's why the Cavaliers' defense has been horrible the past 2 weeks, give up almost 50% shooting. It's you need Allen in there. They can miss a shooter, but Jared Allen is the key to the Cavaliers' success, and he's got to stay healthy, and he's not healthy. He's missed some games here, so I can only look at Orlando in that spot. Yeah, I would have to look at the Pelicans here with the rest advantage. Pelicans have covered 7 of 9 with really good shooting. I said they're not tanking. They don't have a first-round pick, but still a 21-45 record isn't a team that I put money on. So I would, again, with the Knicks, a conditional pick. It's a conditional pick. If Hart plays, I'm on the Knicks. If he doesn't, I'm on the Jazz. And he's the key to this team. Utah, this is really a spot play if the Knicks are healthy, because again, they've lost 2 straight and they're facing a tanking team. I could see this being like a Detroit Pistons spot, but again, it's conditional based on Hart playing or not.
All right. Last slot of the day. Rockets, 5.5-point dogs in Denver. Hornets laying 12.5 on the Sacktown Kings. And Clippers, 1.5-point favorites over the Minnesota T-Wolves. Chris, what you think?
Oh boy. I'm leaning towards the Clippers here. At home. Just don't love this Timberwolves team on the second half of a back-to-back. I think that the Clippers are starting to show me that maybe they are as good as I was hoping that they would be, even post Garland deal. And as long as I've said it before, as long as you see Kawhi in the lineup, usually that's a good indicator for me to back LA. So I'm going to roll with the Clippers there. And for me, plain and simple, out of spite, give me the Hornets. Fuck the Kings. Punt this team to the moon. Yeah, you can't even tank properly. Extendo, Hornets by 20. They drill Sacramento. Shove that beam up their ass.
They won, Chris. I understand they benched Westbrook, but they won. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah, they could shove the beam up their ass.
It's just they were outcoached by Carlisle.
They're giving away gummy worms for breaking 100 points.
Carlisle coached him. He is the best coach of tanking. He was trained by Mark Cuban on how to tank. No one tanks better than Carlisle.
Fair enough. Brad, close it out.
Yep, it would be Nuggets for me. Denver coming off that really tough loss at OKC in their last game. They have the rest advantage. Houston on the back of a back-to-back. They're on the road where they haven't been great this season. We know all the talking points here. Great spot for Denver, in my opinion, and I don't mind laying the points. Clippers all day. This Clippers team, I feel like ever since they got rid of Harden, everyone just doesn't talk about this team anymore, and a lot of people kind of threw this team to the wayside, but the team has covered 8 of their last 10. Just an absolute cover machine. Yeah, like the Clippers here. And I like the Clippers moving on for the rest of the season. And then, Hornets as well. Sacktown is still terrible. Yeah, they got me a nice little win yesterday, but now we fade them in this spot.
Tony T.
Yeah, I like Denver on the overnight line, 5.5. I don't like them laying more than 2 possessions, so for me, it's a stay away. I like the under in Hornets and Kings. Hornets have been playing some defense, but again, I don't trust 3-point shooting teams in back-to-back nights like the Hornets. But the thing that's really been keeping them together has been the defense. Kings can't shoot from 3, and that's their big problem over the last month. 28% from 3. That's like college numbers. I'll look here at the Hornets here to go under. Hornets have gone under in 5 of 6. Really good defense from them. Kings under in 4 of 5. Again, the 3-point shooting has been bad. Timberwolves and Clippers. I like the Clippers here. One note here: they found the replacement for Norman Powell. That was Benedict Mathurin has been balling off the bench, putting over 20 points a game. And I had a big game the other night here. So Mathurin has been the guy coming off the bench for the Clippers. And the issue with Minnesota, this is a back-to-back, but it's not been reported here. But remember, Anthony Edwards is dealing with that foot issue, and he's been playing through a foot injury. And he's not tagged here, but I would keep a close eye on this injury report, because my guess is I don't know if Ant Edwards is going to play a back-to-back because that foot that he's dealing with. And it's not reported, but it's a late game. So I would keep an eye on this injury report to see how Edwards' foot's responding. He's missed games because of that foot injuries. And officially they have said that he's playing through a lingering foot issue. So whenever you got a back-to-back spot, you got to keep your eye on Edwards' status. So I'm going to take the Clippers now and hope to have even a good number, because I'm a little concerned about Edwards' status in this game. But still, I like the Clippers here.
Chris.
Uh,
Give me the keys, man.
I don't have them. I think
keys. I need the keys, man. Y'all know where I'm at, bro. I'm on the other side. I'm on Minnesota. Money line tonight. with or without Ant, no problem. This is the sell high point on the Clippers. This team is ass. This team is not that good. And everybody's tricking themselves into believing that. Granted, great win for them in their last one. But let's not act like it was just the most amazing win. It was the Knicks, who have been terrible on the road all season long on a back end of a back-to-back. That's what it was. So congratulations, Clippers. Good win. I'll give you credit. That's a good win. I will not give you credit for all the wins before that, though, where you were beating up on non-even play-in teams that are not even in the play-in race. Remember, the play-in is 10 teams deep. So if you're not even a top 10 team in your conference, I'm not giving you credit. I'm not giving credit to those teams. I'm not giving you a ton of credit for beating those teams. Those teams are outright tanking. And I've given you the numbers on the tanking teams post All-Star break, bro. They're all trash. They all getting blown out on a night-to-night basis. This line don't even make sense. The Clippers should not be favored over Minnesota. Unless that Anthony Edwards news breaks, then I could understand the Clippers being the favorite here. But even with Minnesota on a back end of a back-to-back, even with them getting beat up in their last two games against Orlando and the Lakers, I just think we're getting value here. The line should be Minnesota minus. If the Timberwolves weren't on a back end of a back-to-back, the line should be Minnesota minus 4.5 in LA. You tack on the back end of a back-to-back, I think the line should be Minnesota minus 2.5. I think we're getting a ton of value here on Minnesota because they got blown out in their last two games and because the Clippers are playing so well. I'm on Minnesota, though. At plus money. It's typical House of Disappointment style shit. Like, it's typical them. Just when you get ready to be like, fuck them, I'm done with them, is when they start to go on a run. Like, come on, man. It's typical to Minnesota. Perfect lay and egg spot for the Clippers. Shout out Kawhi, shout out Mathurin. They are playing well. Don't trust them in this spot tonight, though. Not against a legitimate good team who should be pissed off, who should be motivated to get a win. Nobody likes to go into LA and lose both. Give me the Knicks. I mean, give me the T-Wolves. I know we just saw the Knicks do that.
Yeah,
but,
well, there's a good matchup. Rudy Gobert going against Father Time and Brook Lopez.
Yeah.
There's some matchups there.
Father Time.
I'm in the House of Disappointment tonight. Turn me up, Wolves.
The bed's not made, though.
It's all good. I'm gonna call the cleaning service before I get over there. Y'all know I'm on my Hornets tonight, man. I know they let us down last night. They've now failed to cover in 3 straight games, bro. It's kind of breaking my heart. I'm still on them, though. They made me too much money this year to fade them. Fading the trash-ass Kings. This game right here is the most profitable team in the NBA going up against the most least profitable team in the NBA. And the most profitable team's coming off of a non-cover, and the least profitable team is coming off of a magical 20-plus point comeback victory. I'm taking the Hornets. I think this is a woodshed 20-plus point blowout. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if I'm wrong. And then, like the guy said, it's a nugget spot. Bounce back game at home. That also happens to be a revenge game. You got the Rockets on the back end of a back-to-back with travel heading to elevation. You got the Nuggets coming off of back-to-back losses. Last time they played at home, they got blew out by 40. Really good spot for Denver tonight. I think they get back to regular schedule programming and woodshed the Rockets. We'll see what happens, man. That's it. That's all. That concludes today's episode, man. We covered everything under the sun. College hoops, NBA. Oh, no, we didn't. We didn't talk NHL.
No, we
Hockey.
I forgot. I don't even know how.
And
Only
by
2
the way,
games.
someone just dropped across the news line. I don't know if you saw this. Your boy, Indiana Jones.
Yep. 2 more
2
years.
years.
Got back.
2 years, 88 million up to 100 million.
Yep.
With the Colts.
Colts re-signed.
Good for him, man. What a resurgence.
No, bro. He just broke his leg.
I mean, it's good for him, though. I'm saying good for
What
that,
is the
that man.
over? Give me the extended over on interceptions.
Yeah. He had a 7-game
Giants,
run.
Daniel Jones.
I'm back off the Indiana Jones train. He had a 7-game run and then broke his leg.
Yeah.
He's done.
his insanity run is over.
Yeah, that's exactly what he had. He had a insanity run. It's over. Fading his ass.
The Indianapolis Colts just submitted their most regretted trade contract offer the last decade.
Hey, the team that used Phillip Rivers in a playoff push.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy. I was only 2 hockey games today, so it ain't that bad. Canadian Senators, Capitals, Flyers. Chris.
Yeah, Canadians money line for me here. Just it should be a rival. It's a rivalry matchup, so the line should not be this far apart. I know Montreal's on a back-to-back, but did they really have to work that hard beating the Toronto Maple Leafs yesterday? Or even realistically, I just think that this line's a little bit out of hand. I think it's around minus 170 right now. To me, this is a minus 130 line. So to get an extra 40 cents of value on the other side, give me Montreal in that one.
Brad, you got any hockey today?
Yeah, I will say Pitt is rolling right now. Pitt's going to win this game outright. But give me the Flyers. Give me the Flyers. Yeah, I've been on this Capitals train. I like the Capitals, but not the same team away from Washington. Capitals just beat them not so long ago, so it's a nice little revenge spot for the Flyers. Getting a little bit of plus money. That's where I'd want to be.
Tony?
Yeah, I agree with Chris. I like the Canadians here. Ottawa's been beat up by the division, losing almost 8 units. I'll look at the Canadians here to get it done. They returned over 3 units here on the road.
And I'll third that lean towards Montreal. Just too much value to pass up in a rivalry game. Coming off a good win yesterday. It would only be Canadians for me in hockey. So that's it. That's all. Now we did it. NC State, y'all are fucking garbage. They're going to come back, though. No worry. They're going to come back and win.
Nah, they come back, bro.
I wonder if they lose this game if somehow they end up on the bubble.
They should not be in the tournament, bro. They're not good. They were good.
Look at them Terps, though, up 18-10. Okay. Crap 5. Okay. Man. Chris, Money Making Wednesday. What you got going on today over at PickDawgz Premium?
Yeah, I got a lot on the board today. I'm coming off a 10-5 day yesterday. Great day on the premium side. Still number 1 in the NHL. So for me, I got my best NHL play on the board, my NHL power play. We're on an 18-8 run across our last 26 in the NHL. Also got a lot of college hoops plays on the board. Didn't really do much with NBA today. Just wasn't a big fan of the card. Guys kind of talked me onto some stuff, but by then it was a little too late to put anything in. So you can definitely check out what I got over at PickDawgz Premium. Pair me up with Jay, Brad, Tony. Pair all of us up. But let's make some money together. Use that promo code PICK at 15% off.
Hop on with the franchise. We don't call them that for no reason. It's a great time of year to have them on your side, man, and continue to kick the crap out of the books. Fading TCU was crazy, but I could see the upset. Let's go, Oklahoma State. We'll see. Brad, what you got going on today?
I got 3 plays. I don't know. Oh, there we go. 3 plays. All college basketball. My best play, of course, is in college basketball as well. I love my slate today. Could have made it 5, but I went with 3. I went my 3 favorites. So I would check that out. The package is still live. First game starts in the afternoon. So check it out, guys. Like I said, if you want my best bet, that is also for sale as well. So let's have a big Wednesday. Team me up with any of these guys. Hop on something long-term. Let's have a big one. I'm ready.
Let's have a big one. Hop on with Brad. Continue to kick the crap out of the books. Tony T, what you got going on today, sir?
All right, got a best bet on the board right now over at PickDawgz Premium. Also 3-pack with my best bet bundled in my 3-pack. So don't buy them both. Buy one or the other. But a best bet on the board right now for me, a 3-pack as well. Long trip script is the way to go. Remember that 1-month pass gets the entire NCAA tournament, as well as start of baseball, which begins in about 2 weeks and more. So get on board with me over at PickDawgz Premium.
2 weeks? Oh, my God.
2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today is Giants and Yankees, I believe, is game 1, and then we have the big card the following day.
Oh my God! 2 weeks.
Yeah, Jay's life just seriously flashed before his eyes.
Oh. Fuck! This shit just don't stop, man. If only y'all knew. If only y'all new. We on a treadmill that we can't get off. A 365-day treadmill.
Don't say that. I need to be on no treadmill. What the hell?
We
We
get one bathroom break, and that's the home run derby, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we right back on it.
This man's trying to throw me on a treadmill. What the hell? Screw that.
Man. Money making Wednesday, y'all. Tonight, as of right this second, I got one play. I'm gonna have more, but as of right this second, I got one play. I got a 10-star NBA play tonight. I cashed one yesterday. I had a 10-star game of the week yesterday on the Detroit Pistons. No sweat, wire, ass kicking. They were laying 15. They won by 40. You feel me? Easy. I'm 11-5 this season on my 10-star plays. Or not this season, but this year. In 2026, I've had 16 10-star plays. I went back and looked across all sports this morning. I've had 16. I'm 11-5 on those plays. When I go 10-star, just know it's basically J balls to the wall. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm loading it up. So you can hop on with me on that play. I've also hit 4 in a row. I'm on a 4-0 run on my 10-star plays. So trying to make it 5 in a row. You can scoop that play up, $40 over at PickDawgz Premium. It is in the NBA. Like I said a second ago, though, I'm probably getting ready to add 2 more NBA for a full 3-pack tonight. And I'm going to have a few college hoops I'm going to add here momentarily right after the show. So be on the lookout for that, man. So nice little money making Wednesday. Let's dominate. Let's kick the crap out of the books, making a profitable day. Pair me up with Brad. Pair me up with Chris. Pair me up with Tony. Pair me up with Ron, Brian, Big Al, whoever else, Jovan, Hot Rod, Shane Mickle, David Racy, whoever. Y'all know to pair me up, man. Let's do it. Money making Wednesday. All right. Parlay time. Parlay. Chris, what you parlaying up, my man?
I'll do two parlays.
First one is Canada parlay. Your Canada parlay did not cash yesterday.
Trash. Yeah, trash. It's okay. It's fine. But I'll do 2 parlays today. The first one is going to be an adjustment of that money line that I gave out earlier. Instead, we're going to go, because Pitt's already started, we're going to go with Mississippi State money line, Oklahoma State money line, and if you want a third, Stephen F. Austin money line. And the parlay, I kind of do this once in a while. Like sometimes I take some of the nuggets the guys drop on the show, and I just throw it in a parlay. So I'm going to go 6 teams. Hornets spread, Nuggets spread, Raptors money line -130, Oklahoma State plus the points, Tulane plus the points, Idaho money line plus 4,000.
Idaho, aka
Idaho.
Brad, what you parlaying up, my man?
Yeah, we hit on our parlay yesterday with Arizona State money line and Kings money line. Let's do it again today. Let's go Mississippi State +7, and let's go Cal +3.5.
From Brad wins bets. Tony.
Yeah, I'll go with I'll agree with Mississippi State plus the points, Wyoming plus the points. I'm going to go under with Sacramento and Charlotte.
It's a lot of different directions I could go here. 2-teamer. No reason to get cute. Well, this is kind of getting cute, but not really. 2-teamer, 2 dogs, outright. Mississippi State, money line. Oklahoma State, money line. We with the states tonight. we on the states tonight, man. Mississippi State and Oklahoma State, both to win outright. I like that a lot, actually. All right, that's it for me. Smash the like button for us. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Y'all know the drill. We live 365 every single day. Chris, any final words for you before we get out of here? Sound better that way.
Oh, there we go. No, hey, my computer was slowed down. Okay, I clicked the unmute button. So you too. Pissed me off. Georgetown money. No, I'm kidding. Let's make it a winning day. Appreciate each and every one of you that join us.
Brad, final words?
Get those Arizona State tickets in right now. Game starts right now. Let's run it.
Look. Tony, any final words from you, sir?
Yes, Max Fried will get the start at San Francisco in Game 1 of baseball 2 weeks from today, and it will be on Netflix. Another streamer. We got to try and find these games on.
Hooray!
And for me, I don't got anything else. Man, that's it. That's all. So smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow. No Brian tomorrow, I don't think. I don't think Brian will be here, sadly. You know, we always love poking fun at Brian. He been hot, though. He got me on that hat bet yesterday because of fucking Scoot Henderson, bro. Oh, my God. I texted him this morning. I said, you lucky son of a bitch. I swear to God. So he did get me. Did you win your hat bet yesterday, Brad?
I did, yeah, with Ron.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the Kings. Yeah.
Yep.
Did
Me
that
and
actually
Brian
go
both got
through?
lucky. Very fortunate. Both
Did
me
you
and
guys
Brian.
actually go through with that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Needed that one.
I thought for some reason you didn't.
Yeah, no, we went through with it.
And then, Chris, you're out tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so no franchise tomorrow. So looks like just me and Brad. We'll see. We might get Costi in here tomorrow. So
Yeah, let's get
Jeremy.
Costi. Yeah,
we may even try to tell Ron to bring his ass on tomorrow. He like to be one day a week. We're gonna try to get him on here tomorrow too.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what we can do, man. I'm trying to score 83 tonight. Like, bam. Let's see if I can do it. See y'all tomorrow. Make it a winning day. We out of here. Peace. Hey, Tony.
Yep.
You here? Stay right quick.